Do you need to build up your confidence? If you do, we're going to turn your thinking about how to do that on its head in this very, very short video. Confidence is one of the most desired of all feelings. It's one of the most requested things that people say to me when I'm working with them. They just want to feel more confident about whatever it happens to be, about speaking up, being an influencer, being a leader, being a manager in their business, whatever it happens to be. Confidence is incredibly important, but it's a very misunderstood feeling. So I'm going to explain something and I'll show you something that I think will make you really think about it very differently and show you how you can build confidence very, very easily, and actually why you shouldn't have confidence all of the time. And it's actually a bad thing to have confidence all of the time. So let's get cracking. So here's something you may not know. Are you ready? Confidence is our default emotional state. Okay, this is really important. This is where we naturally reside as human beings, in a state of feeling confident. But we only crave it or notice it when we don't have it. It's like being in air, in oxygen. You just don't notice that you are feeling confident. You only notice it when you don't have it. So what we do is we think we've lost our confidence, or we don't have enough confidence, but we're meant to lose it from time to time. I'm going to come back to this in a second. So we select naturally to have confidence all of the time. Think about all the things you do in life where, if you think about it, you just are confident. You're just doing stuff. We do most of our life doing things all of the time, and we don't even realize we're feeling confident because we're just so confident they're natural and normal. So confidence is a default state. Most people, when I say that to most of my clients, they're like, I've never ever thought of it that way. Because when we're craving it, that's when we think that's normal. It's not. So we need to talk about something else though. I'm going to work into how you can have more confidence at the right time and the right place. First of all, I want you to run away from anybody who tells you they can give you bulletproof confidence all of the time. I can make you confident. I'll teach you how to make you confident all of the time. And this is the big, big reason. This is how you get control of your confidence. We are meant to lose our confidence on a very regular basis. We're not meant to be confident all of the time. And this is the reason why. Having doubt and losing confidence at the right time is essential to make better decisions. There's a 4-part decision-making process I teach my clients. And the last part of that, just before we're meant to make the decision, we've been thinking about what it is we want and why do we want it and how are we going to do it and everything else. We're creating our plan, we're creating our goals, we're looking at our problems and how to solve them. And the last part of decision making, and you'll recognize this as soon as I explain it, is you're meant to stop and go, should I do this? Is this the right thing to do? And if we didn't do that and we had confidence just to go straight through, you can make up any sort of idea or plan and you'll get so motivated. Think about a time when you got so motivated, either by fear of something happening and go, oh, I better solve that. And then you just go, what do I need to do? Oh, I better do it. Or you got motivated by a really good idea, or you think is a good idea, loads of emotion, loads of excitement. And then you just jump in with both feet. And then a little bit later you think, this isn't working. I should have thought about this a bit more. It's the doubt and losing the confidence in your thinking that makes you stop and go, is this really a good idea if I sign on the dotted line or I pay my money? And when I have people saying to me, oh, I'm going to a big motivational seminar and everything else, I say, okay, cool, have a nice time, have a good experience, see what you can learn. And then I say to them, if you're going with somebody though, just swap credit cards before you walk in. I'll save you thousands. Because what happens is they build up the motivation. Yeah. And you go and buy something that you don't really need because you're so caught up in the motivation, and the sales pitch is so good that what happens is you've paid for it before your brain's kicked in and go, is this a good idea for me to put so much money on this credit card or do this or commit to this, without sitting back and reviewing it. Now think about whenever you've had a big decision to make. Let's say you're buying an unusual purchase, I don't know, a car, a television, or a house. What salespeople hate is when the person gets all the explanation of what it is and how much it is and you know, all the specifications, and they say, give me some time to think about this. I need to go and have a cup of coffee, or let me think about it overnight or in a couple of days. That's their normal part of their decision making, you know, in their buying process, to say, I need a bit of reflection time. I need a bit of, And a salesperson will go, well, I'll give you this incentive if you buy right now. Because they want you to make the decision now, because they know if you weigh up your doubts and you're not sure, some people are going to walk away going, actually, do you know what? I'm not sure I should be buying this. I'm not sure this is the right house or the right car. So, by the way, that's a great time to get the salesperson to give you a discount or a bonus or something. But having doubt and losing confidence in what you're about to do is perfect to make better decisions. It's part of the decision-making process. It's when we excessively doubt and lose confidence, imposter syndrome, excessive fear of failure, excessive fear of criticism, judgment, fear of success. There's so many of them. So many things we deal with our clients, that they have an excessive loss of confidence when they don't need to. So this is the question. Why aren't you feeling confident when you know you should? You know you're capable. You're fully capable of doing this, but for some reason you're holding back. That's the excessive loss of confidence, the excessive doubt, the excessive what-ifing that is the problem you need to deal with. So then when you move forward, when that's turned off, and this is what we do in our Alpha program with people who are, you know, really talented, they know they're capable, often they've got the results, but they still hold themselves back, is that then you will then use your loss of confidence at the right time and the right place to make better decisions. And then you can weigh it up and you think, yeah, this is a good plan. I'm going to commit. Let's go for it. Or actually, I think there's a few problems with the plan. Let's think it around a bit more before we decide yes or no. You think about it again, and you go, now we're ready. Then your confidence comes back. So confidence is your natural default state, and you're meant to lose it at the right time and the right place to make better decisions, good decisions. But if you're overly losing your confidence and overly doubting, have too much fear, so it stops you from doing things you know that you could do, or you know that this is your next step of doing something new which you can step into, but you're holding yourself back, then that's what we deal with. So please message me or book in a call, because this is so solvable. It's actually solvable in about 4 weeks. All of these problems we deal with about how people think, and the confidence problems and self-worth problems and fears of failure and imposter syndrome. If you are watching this thinking you're capable of more, but you're holding yourself back, you lose your confidence. That's the perfect indicator that we need, because if you have this argument going on in your head, it means we know what we need to fix. So I hope this has been useful to you. So I hope it's made you think of confidence in a completely different way. It should be your default until your brain sensibly says, we shouldn't be confident in this situation. This is dangerous. This is not right. But if you overly are doing that, if you are overly doubting yourself, then let's have a chat and we can turn that off and allow you to actually achieve the things that you know you should be achieving. Thanks for your time. I hope to speak to you soon.